The barren wasteland stretched endlessly under the crimson sky, cracked earth and jagged rock formations the only witnesses to the battle about to unfold. Vegeta, the Saiyan prince, stood with his arms crossed, his scouter beeping rapidly as it calculated the energy readings of his opponent. Across from him, Goku crouched low, his usual carefree grin replaced by focused intensity. The air between them crackled with tension, the weight of their rivalry pressing down like an invisible force. Vegeta's lips curled into a smirk as he crushed a Senzu bean between his teeth, feeling his energy surge. His muscles tightened, his power level skyrocketing to an unprecedented 60,000. Kakarot, he growled, this time, I won't let you surpass me. His aura erupted in a violent blue flare, the ground beneath him shattering as he launched forward in a blur. Goku barely had time to react before Vegeta's fist connected with his gut, sending him skidding back. He coughed, dust swirling around him, but his eyes burned with determination. Hey, not bad, Vegeta, he admitted, wiping his mouth. But you're gonna need more than that. With a sudden burst of speed, Goku vanished, reappearing above Vegeta and delivering a spinning kick. Vegeta blocked, but the force still sent him crashing into a boulder, reducing it to rubble. The prince roared, his pride wounded. Enough games. He fired a rapid volley of ki blasts, each one homing in on Goku with deadly precision. Goku weaved through them effortlessly, his movements fluid as water, before countering with a Kamehameha wave. The blue energy beam tore through the sky, forcing Vegeta to cross his arms and brace. The explosion sent shockwaves rippling outward, the ground trembling beneath them. As the smoke cleared, Vegeta emerged, his armor scorched but his resolve unbroken. You've improved, Kakarot, he admitted grudgingly. But I am the prince of all Saiyans. His body convulsed as golden energy erupted around him, his hair spiking upward and turning gold, Super Saiyan. His power surged again, his muscles bulging with raw strength. Goku's eyes widened, but he didn't hesitate. All right, Vegeta. Let's do this right. With a deep breath, his own aura ignited, his hair transforming into the same golden hue. But unlike Vegeta's furious blaze, Goku's energy was controlled, refined. His power level climbed exponentially, 180,000. The difference was staggering. Vegeta's scouter shattered from the overload. Impossible. He snarled. How? Goku smirked. Guess I've been training harder than you thought. The two Super Saiyans clashed mid-air, their fists meeting in a shockwave that split the clouds. Each blow sent tremors through the battlefield, their speed making them near invisible to the naked eye. Vegeta aimed a crushing elbow at Goku's ribs, but Goku twisted, countering with a knee to Vegeta's stomach. The prince gasped, but retaliated with a point-blank Gallic gun. The purple energy engulfed Goku, but he emerged unscathed, his hands glowing with a solar flare. Blinded, Vegeta staggered back, only to be met with a devastating dragon fist. Goku's fist, wreathed in a golden dragon-shaped aura, plowed into Vegeta's chest, sending him hurtling into the earth with enough force to create a crater. Panting, Vegeta struggled to rise, his pride clashing with the undeniable truth: Goku was stronger. But he refused to yield. This isn't over, he spat, his voice raw with fury. Goku landed gracefully, his aura flickering. It doesn't have to be a fight, Vegeta. We could. Silence, Vegeta roared, forcing himself upright. I will not be pitied by a low-class warrior. The battle was far from over. The stakes were higher than ever, and neither Saiyan would back down. As the dust settled, the real fight was just beginning. The battlefield trembled as Vegeta wiped the blood from his lip, his crimson eyes locked onto Goku's towering form. The Saiyan prince had pushed himself beyond his limits, devouring a Senzu bean to restore his strength, yet even now, with his power soaring to 60,000, he was still dwarfed by Goku's staggering 180,000. How? Vegeta growled, fists clenching. How did you surpass me so easily, Kakarot? Goku's usual carefree grin was gone, replaced by a focused intensity. I trained differently, Vegeta. Not just my body, my mind, my spirit. Now let's finish this. With a roar, Vegeta lunged, his fist cutting through the air like a blade. Goku sidestepped, but Vegeta twisted mid-air, his knee slamming into Goku's ribs. The impact sent shockwaves through the battlefield, yet Goku barely flinched. Before Vegeta could react, Goku's elbow crashed into his spine, driving him into the ground. Dust erupted as Vegeta rolled, barely evading a crushing stomp. He retaliated with a point-blank energy blast, the explosion engulfing Goku in a fiery vortex. But Goku emerged unscathed, his aura flaring violently. You're holding back, Vegeta. He taunted. If you want to win, Fight like your life depends on it. Enraged, Vegeta's muscles bulged as he unleashed his full power, his aura turning jagged. Fine. You want to see desperation? He vanished, reappearing above Goku in a flash, his hands glowing with a concentrated Gallic gun. The beam lanced downward, but Goku crossed his arms, deflecting it into the horizon, where it detonated like a dying sun. Seizing the opening, Vegeta dove, fists a blur. Goku blocked each strike, their arms colliding with thunderous force. The ground beneath them shattered, yet neither yielded. Then, with a sudden burst of speed, Goku fainted left before driving his knee into Vegeta's gut. The prince coughed blood but grinned through the pain, grabbing Goku's leg and hurling him into a mountainside. The rock face collapsed, burying Goku in rubble. Vegeta panted, sweat pouring down his face. Still not enough? He muttered. Then, the debris exploded outward as Goku rocketed forward, his fist connecting with Vegeta's jaw. The prince flipped through the air, barely regaining balance before Goku was on him again, a flurry of punches driving him backward. Desperation fueled Vegeta's next move. He gathered energy into his palms and unleashed a relentless barrage of ki blasts, forcing Goku to dodge and weave. But Goku wasn't just evading, he was analyzing. The moment Vegeta paused to recharge, Goku vanished, reappearing behind him with a devastating axe kick. Vegeta barely raised his arms in time, but the force drove him knee-deep into the earth. Goku followed with a spinning back fist, but Vegeta caught his wrist and twisted, flipping Goku over his shoulder. Before Goku could recover, Vegeta blasted him point blank with a final flash, the golden energy swallowing him whole. The explosion lit up the sky, and Vegeta smirked, until Goku's silhouette emerged, his gi torn but his resolve unbroken. "You're getting stronger," Goku admitted, cracking his neck. "But so am I." His aura erupted in a blinding flare, his muscles swelling as his power skyrocketed. Vegeta's eyes widened. This wasn't just raw strength. Goku had refined his energy, honing it to a razor's edge. With a battle cry, Vegeta charged, refusing to accept defeat. Their fists clashed in a shockwave that leveled the landscape. Goku's movements became fluid, unpredictable. He ducked under Vegeta's haymaker, driving his palm into his ribs. Vegeta staggered, but instinct made him pivot, his tail lashing out to trip Goku. As Goku stumbled, Vegeta seized his throat and slammed him into the ground, then unleashed a point-blank Big Bang attack. The earth quaked as the dust cleared, revealing Goku standing in a crater, his arms crossed defensively. Blood trickled from his lip, but his eyes burned with determination. "Now it's my turn." In an instant, he was upon Vegeta, his fists moving faster than sight. Each punch landed with precision, targeting pressure points, weakening Vegeta's defenses. The prince roared, swinging wildly, but Goku weaved through his strikes like a ghost. Then, Goku vanished. Vegeta spun, sensing danger, but too late. A hammer fist crashed onto his shoulder, driving him to one knee. Goku's knee met his chin, snapping his head back. Before Vegeta could fall, Goku grabbed his arm and hurled him skyward, then rocketed after him. At the apex, Goku clasped his hands and brought them down like a warhammer, sending Vegeta hurtling back to Earth. The impact created a crater miles wide. Vegeta lay motionless, his body broken, his pride shattered. Goku floated down, landing softly beside him. "You fought well," he said quietly. "But this isn't the end. Get stronger. I'll be waiting." As darkness crept into Vegeta's vision, his fingers twitched, not in surrender, but in resolve. The battle was lost, but the war was far from over. The air crackled with energy as Vegeta, his body battered but burning with defiance, wiped blood from his lip. The planet beneath them trembled under the weight of their power. He had eaten the Senzu bean, his strength surging to 60,000, yet Goku stood before him, his aura blazing at an impossible 180,000. "Kakarot!" Vegeta snarled, his pride warring with disbelief. "How?" Goku's eyes narrowed, not with arrogance, but resolve. "Because I fight for more than just myself." The final clash erupted in an instant. Vegeta lunged, fists a blur, each strike aimed to kill. Goku dodged, parried, countered, his movements effortless, his power overwhelming. The ground shattered beneath them as Vegeta unleashed a barrage of ki blasts, the explosions lighting the sky. Goku weaved through them, his body a golden streak, before slamming a knee into Vegeta's gut. The Saiyan prince gasped, stumbling back, but his rage flared anew. "I won't lose to you," he roared, his aura flaring crimson as he tapped into his deepest reserves. Their fists collided, shockwaves rippling across the battlefield. Vegeta's muscles screamed, his body pushed beyond its limits, yet he refused to yield. Goku's blows came faster, harder, each one a testament to his training, his bonds, his unbreakable spirit. "You're strong, Vegeta," Goku admitted, blocking a vicious elbow strike. But strength alone isn't enough. With a sudden burst, he vanished, reappearing above Vegeta, his fist descending like a meteor. The impact sent Vegeta crashing into the earth, a crater forming around him. Smoke rose as Vegeta struggled to rise, his armor shattered, his breath ragged. For the first time, doubt flickered in his eyes. "Why?" he growled. "Why can't I surpass you?" Goku landed before him, his aura dimming slightly. "Because you only fight for yourself," he said quietly. "I fight for Earth, for my friends, for my family. That's where real strength comes from." Vegeta's fists clenched, his pride clashing with the truth in Goku's words. Then, with a ragged breath, he laughed, a bitter, broken sound. "Damn you, Kakarot." His body gave out, collapsing to one knee. The fight was over. Silence settled over the battlefield. Goku offered a hand, but Vegeta swatted it away, his pride still smoldering. "I don't need your pity," he spat. Goku only smiled. "It's not pity. It's respect." In the aftermath, the universe shifted. Vegeta, humbled but unbroken, would never be the same. The rivalry remained, but something deeper had taken root, a grudging acknowledgement of Goku's way. Earth was safe, for now, but the echoes of their battle would ripple across the stars, shaping destinies yet to come. The legend of the Saiyans had reached new heights, and the future was forever changed.